Hey guys, it's Deborah. I hope you guys are having a good day or evening. I just want to share something with you quickly. This should be quick. And because I just have a few things I just want to roll out today because tomorrow I'm just going to have a day of rest and I'm just trying to get it out for you guys. Beforehand, so many things going on, like what's happened with Trump and the virus and everything. So crazy. We're so out of here so soon, but it's just getting really crazy before we go. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the year 5781 and the dream that I said my daughter had, my 12-year-old, about the number 81. She dreamt that she was in a white, I'll just say it super quick, but she was in a white house, a glowing house, and I know it was heaven now, but she was in a white glowing house with her dad, and they were talking, and then Jesus came to the house, and I realized right away when she told me the dream that she was in her dad's house, which would be her father's house, the father's house. So the white glowing house represented heaven because she was with her father in his house, the father's house. And then Jesus came in the dream and said a bunch of things to her that I hate to say. I forget where I wrote it all down, but he said the number 81777 is very important, and so is the number 17. And he said this number is the difference between, I'm going to paraphrase because I forget, I think he said like life and death, hunger and being filled. She said all these big words that she didn't know these words, but not those words, but forget what she exactly said, but basically the difference of something amazing happening to you or like, you know, desolation, basically. So she said that number is the difference between, basically your new blessed life or destruction. And the number was 81777. And immediately it came to me, she doesn't know anything about Jewish years being 5781 or anything like that. And immediately I feel like he was saying in the year 81. I know he didn't say 5781, he said 81777. There's been some confirmation about stuff with that, but I want to share some cool things about that and just to encourage you guys that I really do think 5781, I believe is the year because of also what he showed me about the barren fig tree, which if you follow my channel, he has shown me that out of nowhere, the parable of the barren fig tree kind of represents 2017 to 2020, where it says, dig around the tree, the fig tree, which represents Israel for 3 years. And if it bear no fruit, which Israel didn't bear fruit, then give it 1 more year and then cut it down. So that would kind of relate to 2017 to 2020, and then this 1 more year that we're in to 2021. So I don't know if that means rapture the rapture could happen before in 2021, because in the parable of the fig tree, the barren fig tree, it says, and I'm sorry, I'm just like saying stuff that some of you guys might not understand because you didn't listen to my previous videos. This is just an added thing I'm just mentioning, but I'll talk about the dream and this 8-1 connection, but I'm just going to say that in the barren fig tree, it basically said, cut it down after that 4th year, basically. And so that would be the tribulation. So the rapture could happen and there could be a gap. There could be a 6-month gap. So we could be raptured in 2020 still. And then in 2021, which would be that 4th year, that's when the tree is cut down. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, back to my daughter's dream. I just want to share something cool that a sister sent me when she was trying to interpret my daughter's dream. And then I want to share something else that is really cool as well. And it's regarding our soon departure. Okay, a sister sent me this, and it was really awesome that she prayed on my daughter's dream and then got this. She was actually praying about it. And she said, on Friday, September 18th, 2020 is the beginning of Rosh Hashanah, the 8-1. So I see another connection with the 8-1, but she saw the 18th, so backwards 8-1, meaning that everything started on the 18th. As per the uptick in coronavirus cases in Israel, there will be a 3 times 7 day lockdown. And she's basically saying, yeah, that's a 21-day lockdown. And that would be 777. And my daughter had seen 81777. So she's saying that the 21-day lockdown is basically 3 times 7. So 3 sevens. So it's interesting because that relates to, Israel and what's going on with them. So she saw a connection to my daughter's dream, the 8-1 and the 7-7-7, with regards to what's happening with Israel, which is Rosh Hashanah, which is a Jewish holiday. It's not really for the Gentiles, not for them. I shouldn't say that. It's a holy day, but I mean, like, it's related to the Jewish nation, as well as, which is September 18th. And then she saw that with the 8-1, and that 7-7-7 related to the coronavirus uptick, which related to the 21-day lockdown, which is 3 sevens. So that was really cool. That relates to kind of like the Jewish side of things, but want to know how my daughter's dream also, in addition to the fact that she was in the Father's house and knew it was 8-1, 7-7-7 was so important. Now I'll show you something really cool that relates to, I mean, that was really cool too, but this is going to relate to our departure. So watch this. So what are we waiting for? Revelation 12, we're waiting for the man-child to be caught up because that represents the church going to heaven. And so this 8-1 represents something that I could have never imagined. In addition to, I feel like the 7-7-7 was like confirmation, like Jesus, like God's stamp on things. And I showed how 17 related to God and Yahweh, his name and other things, but let's just focus on the 8-1. Okay, this is crazy. So what is the 81st verse in the Bible? So not like the 81st verse in a book, but like the literal 81st verse in all the Bible. So if you counted verse 1, 2, 3, 4 from Genesis 1, if you got to the 81st verse, what does it say? Genesis 4:1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. So what does that say to me? That year 8-1, 5-7-8-1, the 81st verse, is about a child, a man-child being born. That is cool. Okay. Actually, the Lord showed that to a man, some man that I saw randomly on a video. He had prayed to the Lord about year 8-1 and what was going to happen in 5-7-8-1. And the Lord said, go look up the 81st verse in the Bible. It's about a child being born. That's crazy. My 12-year-old dreamt of 8-1 and how important it was. And it had God's seal on it, 7-7-7. And then the Lord illuminated to some other man, some random guy, that the 81st verse in the Bible is a man-child being born into the world. Like, mic drop, because what else can I really say? That's crazy. That's cool. I mean, I feel like the Lord's showing people this, and you can be like, oh, whatever. But I mean, look, she dreamt that. I asked for interpretation, and I got a lot. So my friend there had texted me, and messaged me, and mentioned, about the 7-7-7 and being the 21-day lockdown on the 18th, which is so cool. And that to me represents the tribulation and what's happening with the Jews. And this, the 81st verse, is the man-child being born. So I think, I think that's it. Like year 5-7-8-1. No, I don't know the day or hour, but we are told we know the season. And if you don't know the season, it's because you're not a child of the light. You're a child of the darkness, and therefore you won't know. So I pray that you become a child of the light. So anyway, I hope this blessed you guys and was really interesting. Hang on, because we're about to go for a ride and then home. We're about to go home. So stay tuned because I have more coming your way. And yep, that's pretty much it for now. So I hope that blessed you guys, and I will talk to you again soon. Until next time, God bless and shalom.